drive by here. I brought the 500i for a walk, but I just started going down some side roads just to kind of see. It's hard to get a short with actually what is going on here, but we've got some heavy wet snow. Came in, I think it started around 3 o'clock yesterday with like sleet, hail, but it was still around 40 degrees. Then about when I put the animals in and got the kids ready for bed and whatnot, looked outside and it had started sticking. But I figure while we go for just a quick drive, make sure no big trees down or anything like that, I'd take you guys for a little ride here. Ground pounder, what's going on, Dan? Yeah, this is we're at 20, I don't know, probably 22 hours. I'd say around 8 o'clock last night it started coming down like this. So but it's been heavy wet crap. The tractor from that little short, everything's pretty much locked in where the wood lot is. I've got to go in there and get them pin birches down, but I like the there's a limb in a driveway there. I like the seclusion with having the pin birches. See all these right here, these are all pin. They just, you blow on them just wrong and they lay over. So it's a nice little pond right here. And this is just about directly across from the wood yard. The wood yard's probably 300 feet down from this pond. So I guess it's up the road just a little bit, but yeah. But tomorrow's supposed to be 40. They're saying another 3 to 6 overnight, and then 40 degrees with rain, and then rain and rain and rain and rain. So just lovely. So you can see this is trail that brings you out to Saranac, but that's all they don't maintain that. I thought this trip would be a little bit more. Oh, come on, anti-slip garbage. There we go. But yeah, it's we got tree service. They beat me to it basically. I waited for the neighbor to get home because I was waiting. He's got the I've got a snow blower that I picked up on the side of the road for free. I got that going early winter, and then the carb crapped out on that, and the bottom shoes are all rotted off of it. And then the neighbor brought home a brand new unit free. So I was waiting. He usually leaves it out if we plan on getting snow, but he didn't. So I waited for him to get home to get the driveway done. But it's been a good day to just sit inside. I'm actually looking at some apparel right now. I'm not sure on what I'm going to use for quality of shirts yet. I want quality, but when you want to get into graphic designing and stuff like that, the best place that I found so far is Bonfire. So I'm starting to try to figure out some pretty cool looking shirts. Ideally, I'd like to get a couple. That way, when I go out to the lumber show, I can hand them out a little bit. But I don't know if we'll get that fast of a deal going with it being less than a month away. So just rain and sleet there, eh? Yeah, it's weird, man. I mean, as you can see, the coldest we've had so far, even overnight, is 32 degrees. When this started yesterday, it was 48. So, and like I said, it says another 3 to 6 tonight, and then tomorrow's supposed to be 40, 42 degrees, and it's supposed to mix over into rain. And then I think we got another day 40, 48 degrees, and then right to the 60s again. So it's gonna be a mess. I'm really hoping I don't get too much flooding down where the wood lot is, just because I have seen that get washed out pretty good. So, but as you can see right now, we're starting to get back into it with the trees and everything else here. But it's weird that the other end of the road wasn't too bad. Yeah, I see that. How you like them new spikes, bud? I see your little shorts you did with them. Big difference compared to the Geckos. Worth every penny. Oh, stop it. That's what do you call that? That's the honeymoon stage. Them Geckos, you know, they've made me a lot of money. They made you, I imagine, pretty good money. That looks nasty. Yeah. And to think, yesterday at this time we had green grass. No, I know how it is, man. I know how it is. Well, hopefully you won't, buddy. Hopefully your new ones will be as rugged and reliable, right? I mean, you never know. I had a foot strap break on my Geckos last year. I had to get a new foot strap, and I had to wear the old telephone pole spikes again. So I'm not going to say I'll never have to wear them again, but hopefully, good Lord willing. Tremendous difference, no kidding. The pad's pretty comfy on it. We'll go for another ride here. Go down Westcott here. I'm actually looking at this property here. Same story with the bent junk trees. Tremendous difference. Good. Luckily finished up job yesterday. Man, that would have taken me one day with that 500i. It took 3 with a small backup saw. Yeah, old Dan, he needs some prayers, guys. Yeah. He lost his 500i, we'll say that. Somebody had gotten into a place they shouldn't have, and sounds like they ransacked the place. So Mr. Moderator Dan lost a 500i, and it sounds like he just texted me. It sounds like he just got one of them new 372s, which don't let me steer you away from that, Dan. Them 372s, they are killer saws. The X-Torques, I've always had a rough side to me with them because they're emission. They got emissions and all that other stuff on them. So, but down the road, you can make that a little ripper. Not to mention, Walkers might actually do a port job for you if you call them. They were really reasonable. I know they were looking for cylinders. They were the ones that had told me about the highway issues to begin with. So very reliable source. Just bought a new 500. Yeah, they're a good saw. They're a really good saw. I still like my 372s though. I really do. And I think it's probably the first pro saw I ever run. And basically grew up on the thing through my cutting. with the state, with everything. That was what I had in my hands. 365, 372. The 500i is an amazing saw, but I've had some days with that 500, and the fuel economy on it really sucks. Yeah, somebody walked off with it. Aaron Lynch does your work. Amen, brother. John talked you into it. Good, man. Good. I think I'm very interested to know what you think. I'm actually half tempted to get me an X-Torque 372 and have them do a port job on it just to see. But I tried everything with pipes, K-burr rings. I did all that stuff to my X-Torque, and it didn't wake up like a OE did for me. 400's on your list next? Yeah, mine's the 390. I want a 390. I want to try that. Sorry guys, I'm gonna put you guys on face view here because we're gonna be out on the main. Hopefully I can keep responding to you guys though. Get down on the main. I haven't been down the road any, so we'll see if we come across. These were just side roads, I guess, which I think we were doing more talking than actually looking at what was going on here. Velcro, what's going on, brother? Haven't talked to you in a minute. Freaking birds are having a rough day at it today. Got what is that? Challenger behind me. Beautiful. Go around. Yeah, it broke my heart when he told me that, Mr. Dan. Man, oh man. I gotta lock my stuff up better. I've got locks on them, but a lot of times I'm a little bit lax with that. Yes, you know, and yeah, I mean it doesn't sound. I'm not gonna go into details with anybody about it. Dan will if he wants to, this type of thing, but it wasn't at his house. It wasn't anything that you could have predicted, more or less. You know, so it is what it is. But the trail cams have been excellent for me as well. And I've got Simply Safe at the house with the 24-hour monitoring and this, that, and the other thing. But crap happens, you know. I mean, say I go out to town real quick because I don't, doesn't really matter. But you know, I got saws in the truck right now because I knew the snow was coming. But generally they'd be in my box, or I'd lock them in the toolbox in the back of the truck. You know, I had my dad told me that his neighbor had guns in the toolbox, and whatever, they went into Lowe's or something like that, somebody pried it open, cleaned it out. You know, it's one of them things. You can keep the honest out, but the people that don't care, the people that just, you know, the bottom, it's one of them things. You know, it's like, how many people actually have doors on their houses with deadbolts, this, that, and the other thing, but less than 3 feet away from the door is a window. You know, how many different ways sideways are you gonna protect that door from somebody beating it in, where all they have to do is frickin' throw something through a window, you know? So just one of them things. But yeah, for the first week or two, Dan, I would have that thing right in bed with me. You're gonna know what power feels like now, buddy. No, I'm picking. Boy, this freaking hat. Whew. She's warm, insulated. I couldn't even hear. Let me see. I don't like my house ever. I dare someone to come in whether I'm here or not. They got the 500. My grandfather's 572. My uncle's blown up 395. Weird, man. That is weird. Weird. They didn't go after anything else but saws? That pretty much freaking narrows it right down, eh? It'd be a bad day for them. All supposed to say lock, yeah. Now, I got a lot of people here that don't lock either, but I don't know. I've got a wife and kids, you know. Somebody hurt my pig. No. No. I don't know. I see it both ways. Don't break my door, just open it. But it is what it is. This is ridiculous, though. I mean, it's still coming down. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really show up on a camera. It really does clean up pretty good, but like I said, another 3 to 6. It's freaking warm in here, and the old snowmobiles are right back at it. Oh, the tractor's in the woods. Probably going to be sitting there for at least a couple days now. I don't know if Miss Carolyn will need me to do her driveway, but that'll be interesting. Dirt driveway, all thawed out. But we'll give it a day or two. The rain is really what's going to determine things. You know, like I said, it's not supposed to be below freezing, I think, till next Sunday. I think we've got a night that gets 29 degrees, and that's it. So who knows? But it is pretty incredible. We haven't had a snow like this all winter, and now we've been in spring for the past month and a half. We're gonna have to put it in 4-wheel drive, getting in my driveway now. First time I've had to put it in 4. But there. Oh, you dirty rotten son of a gun. Okay. Let me see. I'll put the hat back on. That way I don't look all bad for the internet, right? For sure. Keys are in my truck. Everything's open. Come take it. Yeah, it fires you up, man. It fires you up. Staying positive, anyways. Got the job done with the MS250. Hey, MS250 is a good little saw, man. I understand that too. That's what my grandfather prefers. I've worked on that pretty good. It's not a ripper, but it does the job. Yeah, they do take a licking too. But nonetheless, guys, God bless y'all. Stay safe out there. I don't know. Trail cameras for the win. And maybe you were really a husky man, Dan, and this needed to happen. No, I'm picking. I don't wish that upon nobody ever. Either way, 250s, 251s are fantastic. Yeah. Don't you dare. I know that. I know that. I was just picking on him. All right, guys. God bless y'all. And we'll get back to you guys. See you, RC. Keep your head up, Dan. Velcro, take her easy.